Hey everybody, welcome to LettermenRow.com. I am Jeremy Birmingham. This is another stop on Lettermen Row's Texas tour. We are at Denton Ryan High School with Anthony Hill, five-star linebacker in the class of 2023. Anthony, how has it been in the last year for you? I mean, obviously you're the number, one or two ranked linebacker in the country, depending on which ratings you look at. You've got offers from almost 30 schools, but you haven't been able to visit anywhere. I mean, how hard is it for you to really, truly develop relationships right now?
Oh, it's kind of hard right now, but just been trying to talk to every coach I can once a week, 2 times a week has been good.
And I know that one of those schools, and we cover Ohio State, so we're going to start with that, all right? I know that there's a building relationship with you and Al Washington, the linebackers coach at Ohio State. What is it that you like about Coach Washington, and how is that relationship compared to some of the others that you have?
He's real cool, easy to talk to, but we also like talking about where I'm going to play in the future and where I fit at in the scheme.
Where do you think you fit in a scheme? I mean, you're 6'3", 225 pounds or so. I mean, I saw you in Phoenix at a 7-on-7 event in February, and you looking like you could have played a safety position there. What kind of linebacker are you? I
feel like I'm more of a middle outside linebacker type.
Do you are you a guy who's comfortable in coverage, or you want to just always constantly rush, blitz, hit the quarterback?
Oh, I'm real comfortable in coverage. That's what I've been working all summer, so I'm being real comfortable being in space.
You told me before we went on here on the recording that you got a couple visits planned for the summer. Who are you looking to see, and what schools are not yet on the trip, planned that you're hoping to still get to?
Texas, Oklahoma, of course, right here. Miami, of course, Ohio State, and that's about it right now.
What, for you as a young guy, I mean, you're at this high school, which is one of Texas's most, tradition-rich programs. What do you gain out of being at a place like this? And how much help have you gotten just knowing that every day college recruiters are coming through here and it kind of keeps you on point?
Oh, it's really good. You have to stay on your tip-top shape. You got to be working out every day. You have elite coaches around you every day making you better.
Is there one or two things that you've learned in the recruiting process in the last year that, whether it be from other guys who've been recruited here, whether it be from coaches that are sort of at the top of your list of follow this advice?
Just stay patient in your recruiting process and pick the school that's best for you, and don't just pick the school that's best for you.
As you start to look ahead, I mean, how do you determine what is the best school for you? Like I said, you got 30 offers right now. Ultimately, you probably could have 125 offers if the schools that, don't have any real chance offered just because they would, normally. What are you looking for in a school? What makes the difference for you?
Just looking at the scheme and the way I fit in, the coaching staff, the way they talk, how they talk to me, and how cool they are.
There's one question that the Buckeyes fans always have about when Ohio State's recruiting kids from places like Texas. How willing are you to leave this area for college? And is it something that you've actually started to think about? Like, hey, my entire life could change and I might have to go to school 2,000 miles away.
I don't mind going far, but it's just wherever that feel good.
What is it, as a player that you see yourself? Where are your strengths? What is it that makes Anthony Hill a five-star linebacker?
I feel like I'm really strong at a point in attack. I feel like I'm good running sideline to sideline and taking on linemen.
What are your opportunities to get better as you head into a junior season here at Denton Ryan? What is it that you think are the steps you need to take to become even better?
Staying more patient on the field, and my pass coverage I feel like I can get better in.
It's hard to just sit back in the zone and not try to run up and crush a tight end across the middle. Have you had an opportunity to talk to Ryan Day much, or has it all been Al Washington at Ohio State?
I talked to Ryan Day, I think 2 times.
Is there any first impression that he's left? Or I guess, from an Ohio State perspective, what is it that would have to happen for the Buckeyes to be in that upper group for you?
Just can continue communication with me. I feel like that's fine.
Is there a plan in place? As you start to look ahead here, Anthony, when do you see yourself making a college decision?
I have no plan by right now, but maybe around next year on this time.
So give yourself a full summer to maybe hopefully get on the road and see some places. Do you think it's important to go to schools for games, to see the game day atmosphere? Because that's something your class hasn't been able to do yet.
I feel like it is important to see how it is during the game day and see how you feel around that atmosphere.
When you were growing up, and you dreamt of playing college football. What was the uniform that you were wearing?
I really liked a lot of schools back growing up.
Is there a player that you grew up and said, hey, that's the guy I want to be?
I used to like Ryan Shazier back when he played for Ohio State, Reuben Foster, Alabama. That's about it.
Well, those are a couple big names. Ryan Shazier, obviously at Ohio State, was an All-American and a first-round draft pick. Reuben Foster had a pretty darn good career at Alabama, too. Anthony Hill has a pretty big career ahead of him. Hopefully, Ohio State fans will get a chance to hear more about him in the next year as he starts to unwind his visits. Anthony Hill, Jeremy Birmingham, thanks for watching.